We have to go to A's and F's, so Sarah, we'll go right back to you with your F.
My F goes to Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe, who last week gutted the state's minimum wage and paid sick leave law, which 58% of the voters had voted for. Referendums, which ask citizens to weigh in on specific policy issue, has critics, but there's no denying that raising the minimum wage and mandating paid sick leave are popular in both red and blue states. That hasn't stopped Republican legislators and governors from doing their best to overturn the will of the people and hurt the working poor and middle class, many of whom voted them into office.
Anirban.
My F goes to AI-generated band called Velvet Sundown and its atrocious music. Recently, their band spokesperson, Andrew Freeland, told Rolling Stones that the Velvet Sundown is completely AI-generated art hoax. One just has to listen to their song Dust and Silence to realize, finally, your musical senses have been crushed to dust and all you crave now is silence. Thanks, AI, for ruining the single most joyous things about humanity, making music.
Bob Spitzer.
I'm giving an F to the Supreme Court majority's flagrant abuse of the emergency or so-called shadow docket, in which the High Court issues quick rulings without hearing arguments from the lawyers or explaining their decisions. Most recently, the court issued its 15th such shadow docket ruling, which is a huge number, since Trump became president. And this ruling will now allow the Trump administration to fire 40% of the Department of Education's personnel. The problem is that the court hasn't ruled on the merits of the challenge of this mass firing. Does the president have this power or not? Well, we don't know because the court hasn't said. But the employees are now being fired. This is utterly irresponsible. Yes.
Okay, Bob, thank you. And now we need to go to the A's. And Sarah, your A.
So this week, the state of Michigan announced it had finally replaced Flint's lead water pipes. Over a decade ago, a cost-cutting measure by the city resulted in contamination of its drinking water, exposing many in this majority black city to toxic levels of lead. A lot of the credit for reaching this historic milestone goes to the people of Flint itself, who pushed back against a government that was indifferent to their initial demands for help.
My A goes to the federal judge Mame Ayusi Mensah Frimpong's recent restraining orders prohibiting ICE from stopping people without reasonable suspicion, saying that they are violating the Fourth Amendments of people.
Bob Spitzer.
I'm giving an A to the National Parks Passport Program. It was established in 1986 as a way to boost the system's 433 parks and other sites. It succeeded in raising the visibility, especially of lesser-known parks. Let's just hope that there continues to be a viable national park system in the years to come.